This building at St. Clair and Dufferin has become a controversial site. The medical center will make way for a city-run shelter for youth. Some residents tell us that it's too close to the all-girls school just 200 meters away and the public library next door. But others say, where else are these young people supposed to go?
I don't want to live in a city that doesn't help people.
The shelter will hold 50 beds for young people from 16 to 24 when it opens in 2027. It will be staffed 24 hours a day and provide meals, laundry, counseling, and social programming.
Everybody has problems, and we have to help them. Yeah. And a shelter is a help. So I'm all for it.
But not everybody feels that way. It's a story we've seen time and time again in this city. News of a shelter for people experiencing homelessness has divided a community, putting some of them on edge, fearing an increase in violence and crime. More than 1,500 people have signed a petition calling on the city to relocate the shelter, but the local councilor says that's simply not going to happen.
The lease has been signed, money has been spent already.
Dozens of comments online have raised safety concerns, particularly for children, with a library, schools, and daycares all in close proximity.
That type of shelter basically will increase crime in the neighborhood.
Tony's concerns are echoed online, where residents call the shelter unsafe, inappropriate, disruptive, and dangerous. But Councillor Bravo says that all of the other shelters in the ward have no safety concerns.
Our experience in Davenport is our 5 shelters are safe. Our experience in Davenport and in the city is that this is a safety solution.
Much of the frustration stems from the process here. Community members say they had no idea the shelter was even being considered until the deal was already in place.
Nobody was consulted, nobody was talked about, it was just dropped on our laps, and I have major concerns about that.
Bravo isn't just the councillor for Davenport, she's the chair of the committee that oversees Toronto's shelter system. And even she didn't know where this new shelter would be located.
The public service, absent any politics, looks at a number of properties all over the city. They have a list of specifications, and then they start to approach those properties. Once that starts to become public, we could end up in a situation with bidding wars and a more escalation of costs.
Bravo and other city officials will be holding a virtual information session for the community on March 6th, where residents will be able to raise questions and voice their concerns. Brandon Choghri, City News.